Last but not least, Pisces, this is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy zodiac reading for October 2024. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. If you would like a more personal, in-depth reading, you can reach out to me via my email address, which is sacredlovetarot1971@gmail.com. If you would like to offer a donation, those are through PayPal or Cashapp, links in the description below. Let's get into your reading, Pisces. Again, this is a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. Either is okay. One flew across the room. Give me a quick second to go and fetch that one. But our second and third one is Door to Happiness and Healing Through Love. Give me 1 second. Let me go get this one. All right. Pisces, we have the Temple Path, 123449. So the Temple Path is about finding that path to the new version of self through love. And that's what Door to Happiness and Healing is. It's that new version of self through love. It's that blossoming abundance. It's that growth. It's being open to gratitude. It's being open to love. It's being open to who you are as a divine spiritual being having this human experience. It's being open to who you are as a human having the spiritual divine experience. It's being open to the experiences and learning the lessons from these experiences as you go through and live life. And that is what that Temple Path is. That Temple Path is starting off on this new journey to happiness and healing through love. That angel of love is just so beautiful. I mean, we have this heart here at the heart center, this crystal heart at the heart center. She is looking down. She's just so peaceful and so elegant, and she has these beautiful pink wings and pink in her hair, and there is just this sense of, I'm going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right. We have all of this growth around the door to happiness and healing. We have peace coming from this dove. The peacock here, it's a part. The peacock is kind of like this flamboyant. Let me show you who I am. Let me show you all that I am. And we have all of this beautiful water runneth over. We have the rainbow in the back, all the colors of the chakra. So we are definitely on this path, Pisces, of happiness, of healing, of love, of peace, of extravagance, of growth, of emotional stability, nurturing, caring, happiness. There is this point in time on your path with the Seven of Cups that you are able to choose, right? This is 5 minutes before the miracle. Choose and it will come, right? You have to be focused though. You have to be focused. So you're on this path of happiness and healing, and it's all through love and through nurturing yourself, showing empathy and compassion through imagination. You can have everything that your heart desires. But there has to be this sense of focus, and it feels like that there's voices in the background. I'm going to throw it out there. The voices of the devil in the background, trying to convince you that you don't need this transformation of happiness and healing. You don't need this new house. You don't need money. I got you. You don't need love. I got you. You don't need this, that, and the third. I got you. It's okay. I've got everything that you need, the devil says. And trying to throw you off your game, trying to throw you off what it is that you're trying to do. You're trying to find this new path. You're trying to get right with yourself. Maybe even the words I heard were right with God. You're trying to choose a life to make up for maybe things that you have done in the past that weren't quite really you, right? Doing these things to survive, doing these things because you thought it was cool, doing these things because someone else said that this was the right thing to do, doing these things because someone nudged you to do them. And so with the Two of Swords, it's almost like that devil is distracting you from choosing, right? From imagining, choosing this perfect life of yours by telling you it doesn't exist. So the Two of Swords is also, and in the traditional deck, it's two swords crossed. It's this uncertainty of what I should be doing. And because there's this uncertainty, there is this you running around to many different other people asking, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And the problem is that no one will ever share the experience that you have. We may all have experiences that are like yours, but none will know exactly 110% what you're going through. So instead of asking others, ask yourself with love. Ask yourself. Talk to spirit, talk to source, talk to God. Those are the only things that are going to know what direction you should really be in. And this devil is just coming at you 9 ways to Sunday. Oh, I love you. I appreciate you. I recognize you. I see you. I want to offer you this, 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 and this. And you're so freaked out by what it is that they're offering, or what it is that they're suggesting, or them even being back again, that you found yourself now setting up walls that are so high and so thick that you are cutting yourself off from the energy of what Spirit has for you in that Seven of Cups, right? So we can't allow this person or these people to have that type of power over us. So the Four of Swords is saying, let's try something different. Let's try something different. Instead of cutting ourselves off from the abundance and prosperity and gifts and travel and all of these wonderful things that Spirit has planned for you, instead of cutting yourself off from all of that, let's take a moment to evaluate and reevaluate. Let's take a moment to tap into our intuition. Let's take some time alone and really figure out what that next step is. And with the Knight of Wands, that next step is to step into your strength and your courage and your independence and your passion, and really move forward and not allow those things in the background to distract us from what we what we have before us. Because it's pretty much this person or these people very much desire to, they are manipulators, they're deceivers, they're con artists. The Three of Swords is about losing something. It's already been lost. They've already deceived you. They've already stolen. They've already lied. They've already cheated. It shows here. You find out about it. They're gone. And you're just heartbroken by the whole experience. But the Ace of Cups energy is really here to say, you don't need them anyway. Who cares? You know, the experience, it's not who cares in a way of who gives a shit what happened to you, but it's who cares in a way. Look, if they're manipulating and they're deceiving and they're being con artists and they're trying to take what isn't theirs, and they are breaking your heart or have broken your heart left, right, and center, or if they've already done these things, why give them the time of day anymore? Why give them the energy anymore? These things have already happened, already happened, already happened. So why are we giving them any more energy and time than they need, right? Because here they are again. We already know what the scheme is, what the scam is. We already know that it's the very handsome or very talented or very verbal communicator who tells us how great and wonderful and appreciated and recognized we are, and how they can offer us so much more than anyone ever could, and how if we just went with them or just gave them this or just did this, that, and the third, that they would love us forever and no one would ever love us as much as they do, and. So you're like, oh shit, not again, right? Cut yourself off, cut yourself off, cut yourself off. But I think that you recognize with all of those swords energy being down like that, which means it has already happened. I think that you recognize the games that people play, and you've been there, done that, maybe a few 2 or 3 times. So you already know what the game is, what the gamut is. And you're very much, and because they know that you know, they don't stick around with their nonsense bullshit for long, because I think there's a recognition of they've caught on, meaning you've caught on. So they may have attempted to come back and may have attempted to manipulate you with words and may have attempted to cause you to cut yourself off from all of this energy, but not for very long, because you wised up to their game. So you have the Ace of Cups, and love surrounds you, spirit surrounds you, peace surrounds you, love surrounds you. You've stepped into your physical power. Now you're able to speak your truth. Now you're able to grow from this experience and bring into fruition what you have been wanting to manifest for yourself. New beginnings right off the bat here. So there are new beginnings. There's this feeling of empowerment. And how empowering is it for that person who is trying to deceive you to recognize that you know, I see through your bullshit. I see through what you're trying to do. I see through your manipulation and your deception, right? It must be very, very overwhelming for them and very empowering for you. So we have life purpose energy here, and this new beginning and this life purpose energy all starts at home. The empowerment, the new beginning, the life altering knowing, the growth, the connection to spirit source, all of it, the peace, the new path, the new beginning. All of it starts. You are cooking up something absolutely amazing and wonderful for yourself as you start on this temple path. We have harmony, acceptance, and patience. Be patient with yourself as you go through this time. Self-assurance, integrity, and clear-mindedness, your balancing scales. You're balancing out those karmic scales. I feel that this situation is something that you had to go through time and time and time again until you learn the lesson, and then by learning the lesson you balance the karmic scales. We have ambition, willpower, and creation. So this new beginning is bringing forward so much for you, Pisces, so much. New beginnings, feeling of empowerment, bringing to you or showing to you your life purpose, maybe buying a home, moving into a new home, it all starting at home. Planting those seeds of ambition, planting those seeds of willpower, of harmony, acceptance, and patience, integrity, clear-mindedness, self-assurance, balancing those karmic scales. Your prayers and wishes are definitely being heard because there's new beginnings over here. We are harvesting what it is that we are manifesting, and then we are digging deep and planting more seeds. And the digging deep, I kind of feel, is finding that version of you, right? We talk about finding that version of you, that these people or that person can no longer manipulate or deceive. And I think that meditation to dig deep is finding yourself, finding that clarity, finding that connection to spirit and source, the grounding, the stability, the balance, finding all of that so you are able to really come into your own in a very powerful, self-assured, ambitious, happy, harmonious, accepting way. This is an extremely empowering month for you, Pisces. New beginnings, new opportunities, happiness, healing, all through love. When this person comes back into your life and tries to tell you or sway you or manipulate you, it is best to stand your ground, to be firm, to be vocal, and to be upfront. And it is best to let them know that you see through the bullshit. I see you. I see through you. I see everything that you're doing because we've played this game how many times before, and it always works out the same. You leave me until you need something, and then you come back. Well, this time I am not acquiescing to your request. I am not available to you and for you anymore. I'm not available to give you or your people or your friends or your family or your cohorts or your whomever's whatever it is that you think that I am responsible to give them. I will not open my home for anyone. I will not give you money. I will not open myself to you or for you, physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. The buck stops here. We are done, and you can go now. You're excused. So this is going to be a very transformational time for you. And I love this. This is about you standing in your power. And I'm seriously standing in your power. You've been there. You've done that. It's time to break those chains, to break that pattern, to break those courses, to break whatever that hold is, and allow yourself to step into this very empowering energy. I hope that helps. Know that you're divinely guided and loved.